Smart Labs are going to do great things for District 6 schools. It's going to push our students to think deeper, think more creatively, and challenge themselves to be more successful in fields that they feel they'll be successful in. And that will support District 6 schools and push us to be even greater than we are. My name is Gerrek Zwickle. I have been teaching for 11 years. This is my 8th year here at Hyman, and this is my first year as our SmartLab facilitator. SmartLab is its sort of own beast. It's not a computer lab and it's not a STEM lab, but I like to call it a combination of both with an incorporation of project-based learning. So kids come in and they have a lot of different options and a variety of things that they're learning, and they create a project around that that's not necessarily just computer-based, and it's not just STEM, it's not just engineering, but it's a combination of everything. Smart Labs are teaching students better in such a dramatic way. Kids are learning a lot of skills that they wouldn't learn in other places. Kids are learning things like how to complete a project, how to work through a project, how to plan, how to develop, how to choose things and drive their own path. It also teaches kids a lot of collaboration skills and how to work together and communication. So it's a lot of things that we try and teach in the classroom, but kids don't always have the opportunity to dive as deep as we do in SmartLab. In addition to that, it sort of incites passion that kids don't necessarily know that they have. Whether they're really into geography and they're doing maps, or they're doing electricity and circuits and creating drum beats using a banana and a controller and a keyboard, it sort of pushes them to think in a different way. In the world we're living in, kids have spent a lot of time not socializing. And one of the main goals of the Smart Lab is to get kids to collaborate. So as kids return from their remote learning times, whether it was 3 months or a year and a half, kids are learning to use their social skills again. It brings them together, it challenges them to think with other people, to have fun with other people, to learn with others, and really pushes them to think in a way that includes the people around them and not just in themselves and their educator. SmartLab is going to teach a lot of skills that students missed out on during their time at home on COVID. Students are going to collaborate better because of SmartLabs. They're going to plan projects and execute projects in a longer period of time and a longer duration that they weren't able to do in such a long period of time at home. I think it'll push them to understand each other better, relate to each other better, and grow as a community rather than as an individual behind a computer. Smart Labs challenge students in a way they haven't been before in such a variety of ways. I feel like I've seen it in various different students. Kids who are typically really successful struggling at a task is something that's very new to some of them. Students who aren't necessarily academically smart are really good with their hands. They're succeeding in ways that they don't necessarily succeed in the classroom. So I feel like it pushes kids to do something they're not necessarily comfortable doing. And it challenges kids in ways that are very sort of individualized and personalized to them. We're going to produce great scientists, engineers, people who are creating technology, people who are animators, people who are solving problems and thinking about the world in a different way. And really, I think District 6 students are going to change the world because of what we're doing here. If I could tell the community one thing, it's that I'm grateful for the opportunity to teach in a Smart Lab, because I think that it's going to do amazing things for our kids. Students are challenged to be great thinkers, great people, and to do things that they're not necessarily comfortable with and stretch them in ways that's going to make them a better learner and a better person as they come out of our district schools. I also want to say a huge shout out to the Success Foundation for resourcing us with this opportunity.